Welcome back to Central Valley Talk, where we celebrate what's good about Fresno. There's so many great businesses in Fresno and things going on that a lot of our viewers just don't know about. So when we find one, we invite the person in, the business in, as our guest so we can learn a little bit about them. And our next guest is Dr. Chaudhry, Najeeb Chaudhry. I call him Najeeb for short. Is that all right?
Yes.
Dr. Najeeb Chaudhry, and you have KMY prosthetics and orthopedics.
Yes.
And we usually think of prosthetics as somebody who needs to replace an arm or a limb or something like that, but you do a lot more than that, right?
Yes. Thank you for having me on, Mike. Orthotics is even bigger than prosthetics. Prosthetics, they're missing arms, legs, whatever they're missing, and you're trying to replace that body part is what we're trying to do. But orthotics, because people have more problems, you have neck pain, you need neck collar, you have back pain, you need back brace. People have knee arthritis, so they need knee braces, ankle braces. So we do all of that besides doing prosthetics and orthotics.
Right. Now, I have a general physician. I don't want to talk about him, but he doesn't specialize in that. He would probably send me
To us as a referral.
Right.
And so it's just, the best way to do it is, the insurances love it, is when your primary doctor sends a referral, or
Right.
you can get a referral from another physician, and they say, hey, go here, prosthetics or orthotic place, and they'll evaluate you and make sure you need that back brace.
Now, let me ask you this, because I'm kind of new to this. I told you I just got
Yeah.
Medicare, brand new to that.
Yeah.
So I can't go directly to you.
You could, but we still would have to get the referral from
Get
the
the
order
referral
from the
from the
doctor.
doctor, right.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, because I didn't go to the doctor because I didn't have Medicare. I didn't have very good insurance. So when he starts referring me to places, can I ask him for a...
Yes.
Yeah. So if your doctor is going to send you, say, can I go see Najeeb?
Yeah.
Would be the thing to
Yeah,
do. Yeah.
exactly. And that's the way usually a lot of people like it is they say, Doc, I need diabetic shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where do you want to go? KMY prosthetics or orthotics or whatever. And back brace, hey, I like to get back brace. I like to be referred here. And they write the referral. Then we do the paperwork and stuff to make sure you're covered. And then from there we go on.
Yeah. So before I even go to see you,
Yeah.
I'm always afraid to go to the doctor because what if it's not covered? But we would know before we got there.
Correct.
Yeah.
You would. So what happens is we will evaluate you.
Mm-hmm.
We will check with insurance to make sure it's covered before we
Yeah.
provide it to you.
Right.
There are no surprise bills. As you know, recently the No Surprise Act law was passed.
I didn't
and
know that.
Yeah, so hospitals, everybody is supposed to tell you prices up front, or at least let you look at it so you're aware of it if it's not covered.
Right.
Even though many hospitals are not complying with it, unfortunately, yet, but it is a rule. We practice in our office. Before you leave, we'll at least give you an idea, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
This is the price. If it's covered with insurance, great. But if it's not, at least you have an idea whether you want to proceed or not.
Then you could decide. Like,
Yes.
my back's hurting so bad, I need that anyway, or something.
Yeah.
You have some of the devices. Should we look
Yep.
at these?
So this is a back brace. So the idea was, it was the last couple of years, Medicare had taken off their list, but now they put it back. This is just one back brace. It covers a whole lower back. So anything from lumbar area, what we call. This is the main support for that. You see there's semi-rigid here.
Uh-huh.
And then there's
Oh, yeah.
adjustable braces and straps in the front that can fit in different sizes.
They're different sizes.
Yeah.
Now, so let's say somebody's watching,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe 4 or 5 years ago they were told, no, you can't get it. It's not covered.
Yeah.
Should they check again now?
Exactly.
Because now it could be covered.
It could be covered.
Right.
And then they went, this is a knee brace. So this is for people that have arthritis on one side of the knee, usually on the middle side or the inside outside, but it goes on the outside of the person. And the idea is, if your knee is bone to bone, it's literally bone to bone like this, every step you take hurts.
Yeah.
Now, if you could just create millimeters, millimeter space,
Mhm.
so bone is not touching bone, you feel less pain.
Less pain, and this
And
would help do that.
this would help do that. And once again, Medicare is covering these. Before they went to just custom only, I could only do custom. Now we can go back to doing non-custom,
Mhm.
which is cheaper, both for the insurance world and faster for the people that need it.
So again, if somebody didn't get that in the past because they were turned down,
Yeah.
they might be covered now.
Oh, definitely. And it's just like everything else in life. What wasn't covered 3 months ago, maybe covered now, and vice versa. So it never hurts. What's the worst thing somebody can say is no?
Right.
And no has never killed anybody, but
That's right.
so I always say, go to your doctors, go ask, hey doc, I'm having this pain. what can I do to relieve it if I don't want surgery? It's another option for people that don't want surgery.
Yeah.
There are people that either are not qualified for surgery
Mhm.
or don't want surgery.
Right.
And then, at least these things help you alleviate some of the pain and pressures.
Now, people are getting knee replacement. Is that why? Is it arthritis or something else?
Arthritis.
So this might be before the surgery.
It can be. A lot of times it's before, and sometimes even after. But the thing is, some people are not really. I mean, if their sugar level is not controlled, their heart is not good, they can have so many other issues why they cannot have surgery.
Mm.
And like I said, besides the fact some people don't want, they rather live with the pain than.
Yeah.
So.
Get
But,
cut up.
yeah.
Some people are afraid of that surgery.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things with anybody going under anesthesia. They tell you
Mhm.
no guarantee of life.
Yeah.
And it's
But if their doctor, if they say, I got the back, I'd like to see a specialist.
yeah.
I'd like to see an orthopedist. I'd like to see Dr. Najeeb Chaudhry. It's free to just come find out.
Correct.
Okay,
They-
so
they-
so
they-
why not? There's no reason not
The
to.
consults are free.
You'd find the cost. Hey, we looked at your insurance. You're
Yeah.
totally covered.
Yeah.
Or you have to
Yeah.
do a copay or something.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out. And you
And-
don't mind doing that.
No, that's part of the service. So the part of the service is we will let you know before you leave, hey, this is going to be covered, not covered. What is your share of cost? What is your deductible? This is still. Now we're almost in the 5th month. A lot of people are starting to meet their deductibles.
Yeah.
But Medicare does have a deductible, unfortunately, every year.
Yeah.
And every other insurance company has it. So one way, since we're not charging you for anything, unless you get the item, that's a unique thing about prosthetics and orthotics. People are only billed for the item they get. So we don't charge you for coming in, any follow-up, any of those stuff. So,
Now tell me what part of town you're in.
so I'm located over at 6137 North Desta Street, Suite 101B of Fresno, California. So the main way I always tell people is off 41. Bullard Street is the main exit. We're between Bullard and Herndon off Fresno Street, and Desta is a very small street, literally between Fresno and 41 freeway.
Yeah, just that little road goes up.
Yeah,
I've been there.
Yeah.
Now, I put your web address on the screen. Tell us what the address is, because I can't see.
No problem. The web, you can go to our website anytime you want, kmyop.com. And our phone number is 559-277-3909.
What are they going to find on the website?
Just the services, what the different things we have, just the prosthetics, orthotics, give them a little bit more idea. They can also call and make appointments and stuff like that.
Okay, very good. But they're probably going to need a referral on any of those cases.
Yeah, but the consult is free. So a lot of times you can come in, we'll talk about it. If you need a referral and you need the item, we say, hey, talk to the doctor, let him order.
Do the referral. Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So who do you want to call you?
Anybody and everybody.
Okay.
People, we take Calviva, we take Medicare, VAs, veterans are always welcome, of course, because not as veterans, they're usually coming through the VA,
Right.
and they're covered through the VA, so they have zero cost.
So they don't have to wait until their doctor says. They could just come see you.
Yeah,
And you say, you need this, but your doctor's going to have to refer you. I
exactly.
see. Okay.
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So like you, if you said, hey, you know what, Najeeb, my back's hurting, I say, okay, come in, let's check it out. We could try one of these on in the office, maybe different size one, and if it seems something that you feel, hey, you know what, I feel better with it, okay, it's time to talk to the doctor and get an order for us.
I talk to people who've had chronic back problems for years and years and years, and they don't do anything about it.
And that's the unfortunate thing of nature. People will live with the pain, then instead of finding out how to manage it,
Yeah. And it's free to find out.
no charge.
Nice. All right. I thought we had to go to the doctor and then go see you, but we could just go see you and
Yeah,
we'll find out. You'll tell
that's-
us. You'd say, "There's no hope for you," or "No, we could do this."
No, there's no such thing, no hope.
Yeah.
We always talk about what are the options. If it's so severe, only person that might be able to fix you is a spinal surgeon.
Ah.
And so you would want to go see a spinal physician who specializes in spinal. But at least we've talked about, hey, you know what, this is not,
Here's
it's
an
going to
option,
work
yeah.
as an option, work for you, not work for you. And if it doesn't work for you,
Mhm.
then you got to go get the serious stuff done. That's your choice we have to make individually.
So, now what about shoes?
We still do diabetic shoes, orthopedic shoes, custom inserts, all those stuff. Anybody that wants to come by and see what we can do for them, we're always there.
And does Medicare cover some of that?
Medicare will cover diabetic shoes.
Diabetic shoes. Okay.
Only diabetic shoes and diabetic inserts.
Yeah, but
and
who doesn't have diabetes these days? Almost everybody, really.
That's and that's the thing. A lot of people, unfortunately, Mike, living in this valley, we've noticed a lot of amputees don't get care
Right.
because they get dropped in the system. I found amputees for 5-7 years. Nobody's ever talked to them. Hey, you could get a leg. That insurance is going to cover,
It's going to cover it, right?
so you can walk.
Yeah.
Just remain independent.
Right.
We're not even talking about athletes. We're just talking about person able to do their own ADLs, dailies of living, activities of daily living. But they never got offered service.
There you go.
And so we're saying, come by, take your time, get an appointment set up, come in for the consult at 559-277-3909, or go to the website, and you have the address and everything on the map.
Yeah. I have several friends that the doctor's whittling away at their toes, taking more and more and more. Will they need special shoes?
They'll need special inserts and possibly shoes.
And that's where you can help them with.
That's where we can help. Idea is both the podiatrist and myself are trying to avoid is for you to lose more toe.
Right.
And so if we can catch you early, between the team, it's always a team effort.
Yeah.
Everybody's working as a team. So if we can catch you early, we can help prevent those ulcerations.
With the right shoes?
The right shoes, right inserts,
not
and
know that.
if you have the right shoes and right inserts, you're not going to develop ulcers.
Ulcers. Okay, I see.
And if ulcers are not developing, you're not going to develop infection. Infection is not going to lead to more cutting. So.
Okay, very good. Well, we went way past time. It's just too fascinating a subject I know too little about, but I got some people I'm going to tell to go see you.
Well, I appreciate it, Mike. Anybody and everybody is welcome.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Last thoughts? We good?
We're good. Thank you.
You got the web address, you got the phone number. Make an appointment. It's free to go find out, and he'll tell you if the insurance covers it, and he'll take good care of you. And we will be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.
Sorry for the phone.